Afternoon, lads, ladies, pirates, players, real people behind the profiles. That's minimums and limitations, the most important subject across the whole of the Planet Pirates gameplay. We win by working together. If you don't contribute, this isn't the group for you. Now, this player hasn't said 1k, 5k, 2k, 10k per day, whatever level, PH, whatever. There's no minimums and limitations. See, the thing is, if we lived in a world where they impose minimums and limitations, a world where you have to work a certain amount of hours, a world where you have to have certain injections, have certain stamps put on your quiffs of passports and have certain apps downloaded and certain specifics. The thing is, the world we live in today, we have minimums and limitations, you see. That's what the world we live in today, and that's why there's no cap. There's no cap, except you ask for people to do certain specific things, so they have to continue to suffer. So what I'm trying to say is, even the ones that are doing well, yeah, the ones that are scoring, the ones that are giving troops, the ones that are, they're gonna start thinking, since no one else is scoring, and there's minimums and limitations, why should I start giving? Why should I continue to give? Yeah. So you're gonna start seeing a gap. Yeah. As soon as you hit minimums and limitations, you're gonna start seeing gaps. But this group here, I met Alvin yesterday. I went yesterday. You have no idea what the Unique Rebel did yesterday. Thank you, Alvin, for being part of progress. The Unique Rebel went down every few weeks, or once a month. The Unique Rebel goes down and visits the man cage, where are you? And visits all the guilds across the game, across the waves. Now, what is the purpose of the Unique Rebel going through all of these guilds? Why did you go through these guilds? I have to gain a sense of communications, a sense of connections with the people, the players, the real people behind the profiles. That's I drop down. I come to visit. I come to see. I come to understand. Lothgar, I saw you yesterday. We were finding the perks together, do you remember? I go down to the people, whether they be from France. Thank you. Alex Yolitic, thank you for the nice chat yesterday and understanding. Thank you. These players, these people across the game are recognized. See, the Unique Rebel came down and recognized. The Unique Rebel understood. The Unique Rebel realized there's an issue. Midoki, we have a problem. The thing is, Midoki should be keeping a close eye over this channel, because I could be giving out so many things that could bring the whole of this game empire down. But the thing is, I'm trying to help you to rise up. And so it's important for Midoki to realize there is an issue with the game, and the issue is that there's something great going on. And what is going on is a lot of these guilds are set and open to join, but there's a problem. There is a problem. It needs to be addressed. There's an issue that's facing all these guilds that are having problems with a certain specific. Now, the Holy Trinity of this game, there is only one Holy Trinity of this game. And even the Holy Trinity is having issues. The Dead Unicorn have reached out to the fact that there is a problem. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be named. And that problem is of a foolish player. The fool of the whole game. See, he's jumping around. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's not even there right now. He has 2 accounts with the same monkey mushroom name. He keeps jumping over to these players here as well. It's got 2 accounts with the same name. I mentioned it yesterday. See, he's gone about again. See, he's gone around again. He's jumping around. And he just won't stop. He's got 2 accounts. They both got those 2 guilds there. See what he's doing? He's making it tough. He's just going around, just scrounging troops from people. He's even stuck fingers up. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how bad it's getting. And because all his guilds are open to join, he just goes there, joins them, and causes problems for them. And at the end of this video, I'm going to put all the different guilds that player's gone to. Like, the reality is that player's gone to many more than what I'm going to be showing. But these players, they don't even know that they can send an in-game ticket through the settings, the help. Because there's no Midoki haven't even bothered putting over here, look. Instead of putting about, oh, we've got a half time, we've got our birthday. Yeah? You should be putting a link here saying, this is the Panda Pirates Discord group. Any issues with your device or game in futures, keep a link, keep a copy, picture of this bit and just the link, and then come just visit us and join the Discord. Just what I'm saying. Or even better, have Unique Rebel written here and saying our things here to help you all. But as if like, yeah, it's so good. You carry on with your progress of your own ways. You carry on with keeping all the biscuits and cookies in a jar locked away with a padlock on it. You carry on doing what you feel is best for you. It's me working across the game, going to all these players, people across the game, asking them, helping them, advising them, showing them how things are done, giving them the understanding, asking them to follow what the Unique Rebel is trying to help you to understand. I'm trying to find players for them, people that they've been looking for, people that they had friends. I found them in the gameplay, whether it be Captain Law. They asked about it on the Discord, and I remember after all this time, because why does the Unique Rebel remember? Because he cares. Yeah, he cares to remember certain specific people were looking for someone, and then he goes and he tries to help them, you understand? So what's going on? The reason why you won't find that player on the PR list is because that player is floating about on the Rumble table. That player starts from, like, you know, a guild that's open to join. He joins all these other guilds. He jumps in, he jumps off. He's actually looking. I think he's just sorry about that. I think it's a pure spy account. But that's really, I don't know, it's a bit quite of a cheesy, toxic, static player. Look how difficult it is to fast and find that player. But you know what it is? We always look for someone. We always find them. It's got 2 accounts. His name is Mephius. His name is not Morpheus. He's not worthy at all, I'm telling you. And it's causing issues for the players across the game. My job is to be the voice, not of the voiceless, but to be the voice of the loyal players. They have been sending in-game tickets to complain about the pain that's been caused by this player. This mushroom of a player. All it does is goes across all these guilds. It starts appointing some sort of negative comments, he starts to annoy people. And my job is to look over these people, yeah? See the level that I'm taking it at. I don't need to drop down to his guilds and assist him with anything, but I do. That's just the way I was raised, you see. That's the way I will continue. Yeah, yesterday I dropped by a few guilds. I had to look through some of the chat because I feel as if there could be some players, people that may be suffering in silence. But again, it doesn't mean I'm a voice of the voiceless. It just means that I was raised in a certain specific manner. I choose to take certain specific steps. And I like to be the one that goes through these guilds and lets them know that you can still be set on open to join. You can still be set on open to join. And players cannot come and join your guild if you use the in-game settings option. Go to the help, send an in-game ticket to Midoki, and they will make sure that that player will not join your guild. That's all a simple advice is. Sorry about all that coughing and stuff. I haven't been too much of myself recently. Skunk beard? Yeah, my job was to explain to all these players what's going on with them. Yeah, I went through all these guilds yesterday. It had to happen. There was no choice. I had to allow them to let them know that there is someone standing by their sides that has a voice, that is willing to stand up and be there for them. Unless that player's been already taken out by all these other guilds, unless that player's been removed. It should have been something that should have been dealt with a long time ago. Yeah, the player's got like 2 accounts. He jumps around. I could have easily missed that player anyway. It's not like as if isn't there enough impossible to find that player. Especially like in a video, it's not gonna happen. By the end of this videos, I'm gonna add a few clips showing that that player had entered multiple guilds, just like myself, but people are being annoyed because it's happening on a regular basis. And I know that it's not against any type of rule or whatever. And that's what Midoki, the thing is with Midoki, they stick to minimums and limitations, you understand? And that rattles people's cages and it messes things up when they know that there's a certain specific person that's causing maximum issues for people. And why? Why would you allow it to continue to happen? And then you wonder why the state of the game is the way it is. Like, there's nothing really progressive that someone like me can suggest towards a game like this, because once you've imposed those minimums and limitations upon not just scores, but then the fun that the ones that are scoring more, there's an issue, you see, like I explained to you. You know when like the Unique Rebel says to you, lower your PR to join of your guild, yeah, set it open, block players from coming in that are causing issues. Then what happens is you fall down you gain an understanding, but you don't realize that you have to also clear out a few players as well that are not, that are not contributing. It's important to have the double effect, the yin yang, and not just like allow players to come in and just fill it up so much that you've got a guild full of pure inactive players. The thing is, then you've kind of caused more damage because you want to gradually start to take away the inactive ones. If you've got players that have been sitting in your guild for 20 days, 30 days, 40 days, 160 days, then what are you waiting for? You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to start clearing up. You're going to have to start gradually taking away one player at a time per day. But try to stay above something like a yarn. Yeah. Try to stay above 40 players. Try to keep your guilds above 40 players. Try not to drop below 40 players in your guild, because then being above 40 players in your guild, 45 players, your guild will be easily found in the guild search. Some guilds have to close themselves off because of that player. These guilds, instead of finding the way that the Unique Rebel says, which is to block that player from entering your guilds, they instead just close their guilds off because players are getting annoyed. And that's what's going on. There's players that are just annoying people. There's simple ways to deal with it. You don't have to subscribe to my channel. All you got to do is just follow progress, understand what's right for your gameplay. I'm not doing this for the money, because otherwise I'll be doing shorts and clips and different games all day, every day. And that's not what the plan is. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is just help guide players, people across the game, and let them know there are issues that are facing players, and it needs to be addressed. And who else is better than the Unique Rebel to explain to all those that be worthy of more about the issues that face the loyal players and what they can do to stop this from happening and continuing. And allow me to go. Allow me to go as I wish you all well, wherever you may be. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising throughout your own gameplay enjoyments as they continue to evolve. But most importantly, the real life. Let's have one game in silence. That's the one.